You would never think there'd come a day where all you love is taken away. My mother and my father, what did they do? Stolen from me, just for being a Jew? By a leader so twisted, so wrong and hell-bent, who blames all our problems on 1%. Now I'm here on this train, surrounded by pain, with darkness engulfing all that remains. There's a man next to me, and I think he's been shot. He said, "Take this, a journal, it's all that I've got. Please do this for me, before I go. Write down what happened, the world has to know." With a tear, I take it and promise I would. For him, for my country, I know that I should. The cart, it's so tight, this doesn't feel right. The soldiers and their guns, I just couldn't fight. It's been several hours, but I cannot sleep. There's a woman and infant propped by my feet. I feel a vibration and the train starts to creak. It stops, I get up, but yet feel so weak. The door slides open. I see the sun on a rise. Then I picture my mom, that last look in her eyes. As the daylight fills in, I'm nothing but sad. For I know where I am, and it has to be bad. There's soldiers all over, and rows of barbed wire. One says, "Halt, stop, don't move, or we'll fire." I stay still, and I try to stand tall, but a soldier comes by, hits me, and I fall. There's mud all over, on my shirt, on my pants. I see rifles aimed at me, and fall in a trance. I awake on a bed with new clothes, surrounded by men and guns to my head. This place is so dark, so wicked, so grim. The lighting, the place, the people, dimmer than dim. There's a chill on my head. My God, it's been shaved, and my wrist is on fire, with numbers engraved. I check my pockets, and the journal is gone. How could they take it? It's just so wrong. A soldier comes by, and why is it I see that he's just a kid, not much older than me? What is this place? Why is it here? He says, "Look, kid, I'm sorry. Please don't have fear. They've taken you here for being a Jew, and I know of their plans. I wish they weren't true. But please don't be scared, as all seem to do. For I'll do what I can, and try to save you." He carries me over till it looks like a shower. Water, like ice, hits me with power. I'm soaked, and it's cold. I just want to run. But they put me to work in the hot German sun. I'm forced to haul bricks, then wood, now stones. That pain in my knees, it's reaching my bones. 3 days on a train, with no food and no water, just waiting here crying to escape this rough hunger. A man comes by and fires his gun. He says, "For here and for now, your work here is done. Go back to the barracks for 4 hours of sleep, and return to this station after you eat." My stomach aches for food and much needed rest. But please God, stop this. It must just be a test. We march back to the barracks to finally sleep, and that soldier from before is there on that street. I look at him, and he notices me. He comes by and says, "Here, but please don't let anyone see." He gives me my journal and pulls out a pen. He says, "Record the evils of these injurious men." With that I sat down, and he goes away. I open the book and write of this day. I write of the train, the hunger and the pain. I write of this place and its dark, crooked ways. If I'm caught with this journal, I'll surely be shot, but I must keep it hidden. Now it's all that I've got. 2 men come inside and begin to serve us food, but this is disgusting. Some is already chewed. Is it too much to ask for more than just bread and watered down soup? How can man live off of nothing but goop? Another whistle is blown, and they take us outside, but I have a bad feeling, and I don't know why. This place isn't where we were working before. There's soldiers all over, and holes in the floor. As we move closer, I see the purpose of their construction. These holes in the ground, they're secret to destruction. For each hole, there must be at least 40 men dead, each with a bullet placed firmly in the head. My God, that soldier was right. These men are truly evil. There's no way to justify the deaths of these people. My heart sinks to the ground. I have to write this in text. But as the guards raised their guns, I know I must be next. I didn't expect this to be my place of death, but I close my eyes and take one last breath. As the gunshots go off, I see nothing has hit me. The soldier, the boy, my God, he saved me. He took out his weapon and killed his own people to save us, the prisoners, who others saw as sheeple. An alarm goes off, and he opens the fence. Everybody run, I'll hold their defense. He continues to fire as we all run away. I dash to the forest and hide there all day. Throughout the night, I hear gunshots and screaming. Again, I ask myself, am I not dreaming? Alone in the woods, sick and out of sight, I try to fall asleep with my journal gripped tight. I awake in the morning. The gunshots have stopped, and a woman's next to me. She helps me up. What is your name? Did you run from that place? Hurry, come inside. They can't see your face. I record in my journal the events of that day, and the soldier who gave up all so I'd be okay. For if it wasn't for him and the outcome of his ways, I would not be here to talk of this day. So now I travel the world to share my stories of horror, to ensure no one forgets of these brave martyrs.